Right. So, like I said, my name is Oluwole Olukoju. I'm a digital entrepreneur and also a movie maker. All right. And over the years as a digital entrepreneur, we've seen it all. To be honest, we've seen it all. And, at the point we could categorically say, maybe not categorically, that 80% or 85% of different things you see out there are likely scams or not true, or, different kinds of PONZI. And here we are trying to change the narratives. Here we are not trying to sell you an investment opportunity or whatever. No, we're not trying to sell you that. What we're trying to tell you is that you need to be educated, right? And so I'm going to share my screen. I would want you to pay very close attention. I would try as much as possible to explain this concept to you very well. I'm sure that some of you have been here before, you've attended a meeting like this before, but maybe you still have some area of confusion, or maybe you just want to be sure in your spirit that this is what you are really meant to do. You just need that extra conviction because, of course, we know where you're coming from. You want to be very and extra careful, which is understandable. So I want you to get rid of any distractions around you right now and listen quietly and pay attention to everything that I want to say. And so I'm going to share my screen with you right now so that you can get the whole gist. All right. So what we are sharing with you guys is an opportunity that we discovered not too long ago. And truth be told, when a lot of us discovered this, we said, this is it for us. We said, we are not even sure that we want to do any other thing again. This is what we want to focus on 100%. And what is that thing that is giving us the boldness to say, this is what we really want to focus on? Opportunities like this honestly comes once in a lifetime. Maybe before something like this can happen again, it could be in the next 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, because I have seen it before. About 5 years ago, something, amazing also came into the country. I was like, wow. And this is also coming again. Maybe it could take another 10 years, 8 years for us to see another amazing thing like this. And this is why I want to celebrate you all for joining, because nothing, I believe so, nothing, absolutely nothing happens by chance. It's has been divinely orchestrated for you to be here today, all right? But a general disclaimer, which we need to say, we make every effort to accurately represent our product, service, and potential for income. There is no guarantee of the level of income, and your results may vary depending on your individual skills, expertise, and efforts. For details information, you can always check the terms and conditions on www.mynextgen.io. NextGen and NextGen Academy are not a licensed fiduciary and thus do not give any financial advice. All right, so let's get straight to the business of the day, reason why you're here. Just a moment. All right, now for every opportunity, for every company, there are drivers that actually drive the ship. Now, you may have something amazing and you may have the wrong driver. It is very possible. And you may even have the right driver driving the wrong thing. It is very possible. But for you to see the right thing and you see the right driver, that is a win for me. I said to myself, because of my past experiences, because of all the things that I've seen, I've lost in the past, I've done a lot of things, I said to myself, for me to get involved in any other thing, I've gotten to a level where I am, by God's grace, I think to a level I am financially okay. All right. So for me, it is not about money any longer. It's more about impact. How many people can I impact in this life before I depart? When I'm off, how many people will be able to tell positive stories about me in the next 5, 10 years from now? Will people be able to look up to me and say, thank you for being a mentor? Thank you for showing us something that really changed our lives. That is all my focus right now, impact. And I said, for me to get involved in any company, in any corporation, I need to do my due diligence because my name is very important to me. And so when I saw this, there are some checklists that I did for myself. not just only me, a couple of other people, we had the checklist and say, okay, if this can fulfill the checklist, then we are good to go. And number one of the checklist is leadership. When I saw this set of leaders, I was like, okay, this is amazing because, Rayan Goa is actually the CEO and also the co-founder of Next Gen Lifestyle. He has been running this venture since 2018 and has helped thousands of people achieve financial freedom. Okay. And over the years, he has worked in corporations where even the former president of America was, and he was the number one, all right, number one for major parts of the tenure. He decided to create an opportunity for entrepreneurs and leaders globally where they get to build networks in a sustainable and rewarding system, all right? Then the second person by my right, his name is Paul Chalmers. If I am to be honest with you, when I saw the picture of Paul Chalmers, not just picture, his videos and all of that, it made me want to look at this the second time. Like, I need to pay attention because over the years, I already knew Paul Chalmers. Paul Chalmers for like, if not up to 10 years, I already knew this guy. You get, there was a particular time that I wanted to take my Forex journey to the next level. I wanted to learn more. And what was recommended was that guy go and learn from the UK Forex Academy, okay, because they were delivering, they had a lot of students that were making a lot of money. So that was my goal at some point. That was about maybe 5-6 years ago. And I knew that Paul Chalmers was the founder of this company. Now, the UK Forex Academy is arguably the biggest in the whole of United Kingdom. Not even arguably, it's the biggest in the whole of United Kingdom. I can say arguably the biggest in the whole of Europe. You can always check this. like some of us, we say, go and verify. For the obedient ones, you understand? Go and verify. So all of these things, you can always go online, check these guys on LinkedIn, because see, there are a lot of things out there that you don't even get to see the CEOs. All you see is just actors. You see pictures. Even the owners of the company, they don't even appear. They don't do Zoom meetings with you. You don't see them physically. But one of the things I love about these guys is that if we reach out to Paul Chalmers today or Rayan Goa today, that guys, we have a major Zoom meeting tomorrow. Guess what? They will try to be there. Most of the meetings we've done, they've been there. We've seen them physically. We had a Dubai launch about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, where some of us went there. I couldn't go anyway, but quite a number of people in Nigeria went there, and some other countries, saw these guys physically, saw their offices, licensed office, not just office, not just securing a space. I'm talking about mega office and licensed office, not in just one location, but different location. That will bring me to, okay, before then, here are the corporate teams as well. So, I mean, it's a corporate organization, and you can see here the corporate team, starting from the chief financial officer to the VP international relations. All right. And these guys, they are not just there just for picture purpose. They are ones that have brought, values to the company, positive values to this company. All right. I hope you're getting my point. Now, my second checklist is, do these guys have physical locations? A lot of time we see companies that will tell us that their location is so, but you cannot even go there. You cannot even see anyone. So one of the checklists is physical location, not just physical location, verified and licensed, not just getting a space and saying that it's a location, verified and licensed. Now, if you have any friend that is in the United Kingdom, if a person can go to the Birmingham, the head office is at Birmingham, at Fort Dunlop, Birmingham, UK, you can always go, working hours, anytime, have access, ask questions. That is the amazing thing here. Not just in UK, they also have in Dubai. Like I said, some of our guys went to Dubai to meet and greet, to also know more about the company, to also ask questions from the CEO, from the co-founder, from the corporate team. All of them were there. Maybe later on we can share videos of our guys that went there, when they saw the place, when they saw everything, how it was organized, the belief was very huge. Like, oh, wow. Because honestly, personally, I don't want to do something that in the next 6 months, I'm out. by the next 5 months I'm out. A lot of us have done things like that in the past. You jump from one place to the other. Somebody else will say, have you heard about this? You jump there again. Somebody say, this one is the next thing. You jump there again. I personally wouldn't want to do that again. And a checklist for me is, what is their longevity plan? In the next 10 years, will I still be rest assured that this will still be there? Even if I'm not making, all this fast-paced money, but as long as I know that I am secured and I'm in here for a long time, I can plan my life with that. I can figure out what I can be worth in the next 4 or 5 years. And that is the beauty of all of these things. All right. They have a huge office in the Philippines as well. And Turkey, now their office in Turkey is just so amazing. One of the tallest buildings in Turkey, 37-story building, is called B-Stars. It's owned by this same company. So when I saw all of these things, owning about 37-story in Turkey is amazing. And good thing is that you can always walk into those offices at any time in Philippines, in Estonia, and also even in Nigeria here in Uyo. Okay, possibly we're going to be bringing that to Lagos very soon as well. Now you can see some of the pictures on top. You can see the Dubai office overview. All right, this might not give you a very beautiful representation, but like I said, we're going to be sharing videos later on so that you can see how it looks. In the middle here, you can see the Birmingham office, and below you can see the Turkey office. All of these are verifiable and you can always go and check. Now let's move on. One thing that the company does also, let me say this, right? It is not an investment company, so you can relax. All right, it is not an investment company. It's an educational company, a company that teaches you forex and crypto from basics to advanced. Not just teaching you the theoretical parts, they're also teaching you strategies. For instance, this company have been trading for over 2 years, 2.5 years, all right? And they have never lost a trade. Like I said, when I was introducing you to the leaders, I told you about Paul Chalmers. Paul Chalmers is a very reputable guy. He has been trading for a very long time. Not just, see, there are two categories of traders. There are what we call the institutional traders, and then what we call the retail traders. Truth be told, 90% of traders lose 90% of their funds in the first 90 days they start trading. You know why? Because a lot of them are retail traders. And a lot of retail trading institutes, they will tell you, come and bring money, let us blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, it's not even sustainable. At the end of the day, your money is gone. You feel like you are doing well, but trust me, in few months or in few days or in few weeks, your money is gone. But the difference between retail and institutional traders is the fact that the institutional traders trade like the institutions, trade like the bank. They have tools that retail trader doesn't have access to. All the ones that retail access, the Bollinger Band and all of those things, they are retail kind of strategies. But the institutional traders, they have tools that you cannot have access to those tools because they are expensive. There are tools that are worth $30,000 per month to subscribe to those tools. 30,000. How many people here, if you're in Nigeria, can afford to be buying tools that helps you to trade that is almost 20 million naira? How many people can do that? And you're just paying for that tool a month. So this is one of the reasons that for over 2.5 years, these guys haven't had any losing week. Now, all these are also verifiable through a third-party company called Blue FX. I'm sure a lot of you know Blue FX. They're also reputable for that. It's a third party, not even owned by the company. Now, the company also have a digital product called the Amgen token. I'm sure that some of us have a slight idea about cryptocurrencies and tokens and all of that. Now, one of the unique things about Amgen is the fact that it's a coin that, it was launched April at 20 cents. As I'm talking to you right now, it's about 50-something cents. Not just about crypto, right? It is also on a BNB technology and also a Polygon-matic technology as well, all right? That is the foundation of Amgen. And good thing about Amgen is that it's quite unique with forthcoming NFT and multiverse usability. If we want to talk about multiverse, we want to talk about metaverse and NFT, is a full topic on its own, but that is the future. In fact, it is happening right now. It is massive, very, very massive. A lot of people are cashing out. And this coin is on decentralized network. like Pancake Swap and Dex Trade. You can always get it there if you want. And you can always check CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap to check the current rate of this token. And this token will be supporting new features that are coming in, like the gaming system. Now, you can imagine, you may say, I don't like to play game. Your children will love to play game, especially when you are playing game to make money. It's just so amazing. Imagine that some people are playing games, maybe you're not even there, and some of the characters of those games are actually legally and legitimately owned by you. Maybe someone loves to play Mortal Kombat or something, and one of the gloves, all right, of one of the character, the glove is, you are the owner of the glove. That is what is called NFT technologies. Or you are the owner of that gun that they are using in that game. Or you are the owner of, different parts of those games. Maybe you are the owner of a particular land in that game or something, or a coin. Do you get? And people would love to use these armors or use these things to play game, and they are renting it for you, from you. So you can make money on autopilot. When this game is fully launched, you'll be amazed. This is the first ever NFT gaming system. I'm not talking about crypto. There are crypto gaming system, right? But I'm talking about NFT-based gaming system where all the characters in the games are all NFTs that will be owned by different individuals. And then when you play, you can win tokens, and that is real money, play to earn. And this is what a lot of young people are doing right now. So you can imagine you being in that position to educate people about this, all right? On the right side of this picture, you can see a tower, right? Just a tower. That's the Beast Tower I was talking about, one of the tallest buildings in the whole of Turkey, Beast Tower, owned by the same company. Guys, when I saw this, I knew that these guys aren't joking at all. I knew that they have a long-term plan. This Beast Tower is physical, it's not just picture. You can always go there anytime you're going to Turkey. You can go there and visit. They are not renting one space there. They are the owner of the entire structure. When I saw this, I knew that these guys are in for it, because it's difficult if you are planning to be here for 2 years, 3 years. It's difficult for you to have all these structures for a 2-year plan. They are in for long, and this is one of the things that has given us rest of mind, not just about structure, but the innovation and what they are doing. I've not even scratched some of the surfaces, but I'm going to still delve into it, all right? By the time you come in, that is when you will know more. Like I said, it is not an investment thing per se. It is more of education. And some of the Amgen projects that are available, for instance, there is Amgen Wallet. Now, Amgen Wallet is just like your normal decentralized trust wallet, right? Where you can swap one coin for another, but trust wallet is not even easy like that to swap one coin for another, but we do that anyway. But this is the first decentralized wallet that you can actually buy coin with your Visa and MasterCard. I'm talking about decentralized wallet. This is the first in the world that you can buy any coin of your choice, top 100 coins anyway, with your Visa and MasterCard. And also, it is very easy for you to swap a coin for another. You can swap your Amgen coin for another coin using this wallet, and it's fully decentralized. It's a non-custodial wallet. So it was created by Amgen, but not particularly owned by Amgen because it's non-custodial, it's decentralized. Do you understand what I mean? And it's very secured mobile wallet to wallet transaction, all right? And of course, the coming soon that we have, as a matter of fact, this coming soon is not coming soon that we do not know, because we have people that are already working on this project as I am talking to you. Human beings that are working on this project in their office, sleepless night as I'm talking to you. The NFT marketplace, just like you have your OpenSea where you can buy different NFTs, NFT generators, NFT staking, and also the NFT gaming system I just spoke to you about. Now, like I said, it's an educational platform. What do you stand to gain? Let's talk about that. What is in it for you? Number one, you have access to video modules that teaches you Forex and cryptos in English, in Spanish, and more other languages are coming in. Up to 20. Now, when I say 20, we are still developing. It's still going to be more. All right, 20 videos. Now, think about it. A Paul Chalmers producing 20 video modules for you to watch, to teach you Forex. if when I was still trying to learn, to master my forex skill, and I was considering UK Forex Institute, then if Paul Chalmers tells me that I am doing this video for you, pay $5,000 to have access, guys, I'm going to look for that money. It's Paul Chalmers we are talking about, one of the best institutional traders in the world. Someone that hasn't, has controlled account that hasn't lost for the past 2.5 years in a week, no losing week, that owns one of the biggest crypto institutes in the world. Wow. And it's giving us that. That is amazing. All right. That is amazing. That is one of the things you will get. That is why I said this education. Of course, we also have the live trading guidance. Now, think about it, guys. One of the things that actually brought me into this system is the fact that this is not just a website. Anybody can open a website and claim anything. Of course, with what I've explained so far, you will know, with all the structures I've explained so far, you will know that it's not just a website. But beyond that, 12 hours every single day trading guidance. So it means that if I have gone through my 20 video modules or gone through 1 or 2 and I have questions, they are also live 12 hours per day. So from 9 a.m. in the morning to the next 12 hours, you have access to them. You are seeing a live presentation on the platform every single day. Isn't that amazing? So this is not just website, this is value, this is education. If someone said to you that you should pay for these things, definitely you would if you want to actually help your finances. All right. Not only that, 8 hours a day live chats. So it means that apart from the live session that is going on, you can always ask questions on the live chats 8 hours a day. That's working hours. So maybe after going through the video modules, there is something you're not clear about. You want to understand the strategy. As a matter of fact, we have about 3 unique strategies we work with. This is the strategy that Paul himself used, which you'll be taught on how to use that strategy as well. And so you can always ask questions in the live chat. There's something not clear. And guess what? They can even answer you live on the live trading so that other people can benefit from the questions you are asking. That is amazing. And then 2 times per day market analysis by Craig. Guys, when I saw this, I knew that this is not just like any other thing that I have done before. And knowing fully well that I wouldn't have to be paying monthly subscription. A lot of organizations that have something like this, not even up to this, you will pay monthly subscription. I've been involved in so many, platforms in the past that in Naira, you have to be paying close to 200,000 Naira, 150K every single month to have access to retail form of trading, not even institutional form of trading, retail form of trading, and you're paying that much every single month. And guess what? We were happy to pay that amount because to an extent, we were getting value. Now think about institutional trading and you wouldn't have to pay monthly subscription. That is amazing. That is amazing. Now, like I said, institutional trading, there are tools that you will need that is not available to a retail trader, that is not available to a common man. For instance, being a member of NextGen, you will have access to 3 winning strategies: the Newton Index, the Da Vinci Code, and the Asian rejection. Not only that, you will have access to tools that are worth $30,000 per month. And guess what? You ain't paying a dime for that tool. You're paying nada, nothing, shishi, zero for those tools. And you're going to have access to the tools that Paul Chalmers used because he has access, because he's a, what is it called now? An institutional trader, licensed institutional trader, you will also have that too. That is amazing. If I was told to pay $10,000 for these guys, you know what? I am going to look for it with all this benefit I have mentioned to you so far. Now, let's talk about entry. How can you get in? Guess what? You can even come in as low as €100. It means that if you're under the sound of my voice right now, you do not have any excuse. Honestly, if you ask me, you do not have any excuse if you really mean well for yourself. And if you're thinking about learning, you wouldn't want to think twice about this. Honestly, All right. And there is a 200 euro package, a 500 euros package, 1,000, 5,000. Now let's talk about the differences between these packages. Which one should you go for? All right. Which one are we recommending that you go for? Let's talk about that. Now, for all these packages, whether you're 100 or 5,000, which is the highest, you're going to have access to the 20 video modules. Can you see the one on my right by Paul Chalmers? You're going to have access to that for a full year. Now, imagine you paying 100 euros to have access to Paul Chalmers training videos that teaches you from beginning to advance. Think about that for a second. You're going to have access to that, whether you're 100 or 5,000. Now, what is the differentiating factor? The differentiating factor is the one on my right, which is this 12 hours a day live trading, because live trading is also very important, because that is where you get to ask questions live. You get to see what these people are doing live. You will see when they are planning to buy, when they are planning to sell. You will see it on the chart, because now you understand the strategies. And of course, you can also join them personally to do the same thing. Do you understand? So that is the difference between all the different packages. Okay, so let's talk about that. Now, for the 100 euros, you're going to have access to that live trading that I just talked about for 7 days. After 7 days, you're not going to have access to it again. But your recorded modules, that 20 training modules, you're going to have access to that for a full 1 year. And it's not going to stop at 20. They're developing more. You're going to have access to that for a full 1 year. 200, the live trading is going to be 14 days for you. 14 days, you're going to have access to it for 14 days. The 500, you're going to have access to the live trading and support for a full 1 month. The 1,000, you're going to have access to the live trading for 3 months. Think about it. What you've been able to learn for 3 months and ask questions and all of that, you'll become a pro already. This is what I do recommend, minimum anyway. But of course, there is you can always do it based on whatever you can. All right. Then 2,500 euros, you will have access to the live trading support for 6 months. And of course, the 5,000 euro, which is the highest, you're going to have access to the live trading support for the full 1 year that you're operating with the company, or let me put it that way. All right, for the full 1 year. Now, let me now tell you the juicy part or the juiciest part of it. Now, they are now saying that even though you are paying for this course, you are paying for this education, it is enough for you to pay and just focus on your education and go. But the company is saying that the amount you pay, whatever you even pay for this education, you are going to be earning daily rewards on it. Think about you going to school. You just registered for, let's say, a beautiful school, Covenant University, or Bafebe University, any university of your choice, or UK, University of Manchester, and you're paying heavy for that education. You're paying $5,000, $10,000, whatever. All right, people that want to japa, you already know what you are paying for school. And the school is saying that even though you are paying for this course, whatever you have paid, you are going to be giving you daily rewards on whatever you've paid, up to 1% every day. So it means that you paid 500 euro for a course, and they are still giving you daily rewards because you have paid 500 euros. And they will keep giving you the reward until you're able to do about 400% of whatever you have paid. So I paid 2,005 for a course, then I can earn 2,500 times 4. I paid 5,000 euro for a course, then I can earn up to 20,000 euros times 4. At the end of the day, if you look at it calculatively and logically, it's like you are getting education from Paul Chalmers, you're getting the live sessions and all of that. It's like you're actually getting it for free. A lot of us that have paid for this course, we have already made almost what we paid for the course. Some have even made more than what they paid for the course in about 3-4 weeks that they started. So it's like a win-win situation for you. And this is why when I saw this, it didn't really take me a lot of time, knowing fully well the structure, to say yes to this opportunity, because I feel that this is a win-win. What? Who does that for real? In this day and age, you're getting institutional trading and then you're getting it for, let me put it at free, because whatever you're paying, the company is giving you rewards on that, and then boom, There are some companies that you don't even see what they do at the back end. These guys are saying that once you get to a certain level in your relationship with them, they will even give you password and login details to their trading accounts, one of their trading accounts, and you can see it live. This is not a doctor trading account because it's from a third party, Blue FX. All right. And you can see live what they are doing, their losses, their winnings, their losses, their winnings, and you will see that they have not had any losing week. I have not seen anything like that, as transparent as these guys. So if you've been jumping from one place to the other, I feel that this is your bus stop. This is the final thing, guys. Or you've been thinking and you've been praying to God that, God, what can I do for a long time? You don't just want to be moving from A to B again. I personally feel, if you ask me, that this is it, because this is it for me. Honestly, if you feel that you need something that is consistent and you can actually predict what your outcome will look like in the next 3-4 years, I feel this is it, because cryptos can go up and down. There are beautiful opportunities in crypto. I won't lie, amazing opportunities that I'm also involved in. But the truth of the matter is that it also can be volatile. But this is predictive, because they said in 1 year, 53 weeks, you can earn up to 400% of whatever you put in 53 weeks, 400%. That's times 4 of whatever amount you are using to purchase the course back to you. You can withdraw at any given time, guys. You can withdraw at any time. As long as you have up to 50 euros, you can always withdraw. All right. And you can earn up to 1% per day, daily rewards. This is the only company that is giving assurance and says that worst case scenario, you're going to get back your money that you put into it, that you're using to purchase the course. You're still getting the course for free anyway. This is the only company that you get an assurance equivalent to your package value. That gives you peace of mind. Isn't that amazing? So now there are other ways you can also earn, all right? Streams of income, yes, up to 1%, but not everybody. When I say up to 1%, it could be 0.2, it could be 0.3, it could be 0.5, it could be 0.6, it could be 0.7, up to 1%. But there are some people that will earn 0.6, there are some categories of people that will earn 0.3. It all depends. So in the next session, we're going to demystify that as well. So you will know the category you are and how you can upgrade to a category that can help you to maximize the potential in this amazing opportunity. So at this point in time, let's talk about the different streams of income. But at this point, I'm going to hand over to an amazing individual to talk about this. Why this person needs to talk about it is because he actually, through him, I got to know about this. And truth be told, anything that this man has ever gotten in, he is always fond of doing his research. He has a reputation to protect. And so if he says to me that, Mr. Wole, look at this thing, guys, you know what? I want to look at it. For over 14 years that he has been in the industry, he has been able to help thousands, hundreds of thousands of people all over the world, not just in Nigeria, not just in Africa, but in different continents of the world. As a matter of fact, he led a team that actually brought the whole idea of Forex into Nigeria. And through him right now, there are quite a number of people in the world that have been, be financially helped throughout. And this is the amazing individual that you need to listen to right now, because what he's going to say is going to totally blow your mind. All right. So if your ends are not too busy, right, I would want you to go into the chat box and welcome this man, right? He's up there, and he's also down there, willing to help people and pick people with him to grow alongside with him. All right. So if your ends are not too busy, please and please type in 777 as I make welcome the amazing, the phenomenal man, Mr. Francis Chiora.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Wale. Oluwole, amazing gentleman. Guys, please help me give it back to Oluwole. Put in some 777 for this Amazon leader. Thank you so much for being the kind of leader that you are. Amazing presentation. I feel like jumping in again and signing up. It's amazing. Thank you so much for really laying it out. So guys, put in some 777 for this Amazon leader. I've watched you and I've watched your consistency, your heart to see people win. And of course, seeing opportunities like this and also being one of the pioneers of this opportunity. I need to say very clearly to all the guests on the call, you're welcome. What you just had is one piece of information we had about 3 weeks ago when we saw the opportunity and we jumped in. Now, I tell people opportunities are always there. Excuses are always there, but opportunities are not. Now, imagine having an opportunity to be able to learn from the likes of Paul Chalmers. Paul has an academy. I know you've had that from Oluwole already. That has trained about 139,000 students globally. He owns the UK Forex Academy. Now, what we are talking about is this quality of education you're getting here is what you pay anywhere from 10 to 20,000 pounds for. Of course, if you're getting it from the US, anywhere from 10 to 20,000 US dollars. Now, the quality of information. See, you can take a man's jacket, you can take a man's shirt, you can never take knowledge. They say self-education will make you a fortune, but formal education will make you a living. I remember getting into trading in 2017. I knew nothing about Forex. I could not even spell Forex. But you see, I only had a desire and a passion to earn from the largest financial market. So what we have here is a complete spectrum of learning from institutional traders that have been back tested. Now, what you are getting for your package amount, the company says you're going to earn up to 400%, up to 1% per day. And the engine on the back end, which is the trading they have, would allow you to earn up to 400% on your package. That for me is game over. So while you are learning, getting the skill, getting the education, the company says you could go ahead with the strategies and make money. You could jump on the live session and make money for yourself. But while that is ongoing, you are also making money passively, and you can grow your package amount to up to 400%. So if I put in I buy a 100 euro package, I'm able to make up to 400 euro. If I buy a 200 euro package, I'm able to make up to 800 euro. If I buy a 500 euro package, I'm able to make up to 2,000 euro. Now, what we are saying is you could make 4x your money. Now, we're going to show you how that works. Now, if you decide to compound the account, there's a way I'm going to relay it so you see how it works. But let's talk about 5 income streams. Now, what I'm about to share right now is not compulsory. You can come in, get the education, get on the strategy, and of course, get on a live session and make money. And of course, your money is also being earned passively. You can earn up to 1%. Now, this side of the opportunity are for those who say, I want to like to share this with friends and family. I never get involved in what I don't believe in. Because when I believe in anything, it keeps me excited. When you're excited, it leads to exposure, and exposure leads to explosion. So now let me show you this side of the opportunity, the active side. When you refer anyone to be part of this opportunity, you earn up to 10% from whoever you refer directly. This is paid daily. You refer anyone with 1,000, you get 100. I signed up with 5,000. My upline got 500 the same day. Now, I think that's a handsome reward. Now, the second way you get paid is team bonus. The company says you build 2 teams, 1 team on the left, 1 team on the right, and then you can grow the team. But you see, what you earn from the team is not your effort alone. You make money off your uplines and what we call your spillovers. Now, your uplines, you enjoy spillover. People you don't know. They could be from Sweden, from Spain. They could be from Malta, anywhere in the world. It spills over to your account, and then you can earn off that spillover. The company pays you the percentages from 7 to 8 to 9% on your lesser team. There's a lesser team, and of course, there's a bigger team. I'm going to explain how that works. The smaller team and the bigger team. If you're buying a 100 euro package, 200 euro package, or 500 euro package, you earn up to 7% on the smaller team. If you're buying the 2,500 euro package or the 1,000 euro package, you earn up to 8%. If you buy the 5,000 euro package, which I highly recommend, you earn maximally 9% on the smaller team. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is huge because you see, you earn to infinity. Now, your spillovers volume, you also earn on them, and this is paid daily. Now, to open the team bonus, you need to have 2 minimum package of 100 euro on the left and 100 euro on the right, and then you open your team bonus. Now, the good thing about this is that you earn to infinity and the points don't flush, but you match the volume daily. How do I mean? If I have 100,000 euro volume on the bigger team and I have a 90,000 euro on the smaller team in a day, the company matches matches the smaller team and the bigger team. I get paid on the 90,000 because 90,000 is smaller than 100,000. And I get paid up to 9% depending on my package amount. 9% of 90,000 is 10,000 euro. That is paid to me that day. It is paid in every single day. When I saw this comp plan, it blew my mind because you could leverage off the effort of other people. You know, somebody once said, he said, leverage is an increased way of attaining something. In the words of John Paul Getty, he said, I would rather earn 1% from the effort of 100 men than to earn 100% of my own. So on 10 levels deep, 10 generations, I can leverage. Now, let me say this very quickly. The way to maximize the trading engine of NextGen, which is one of the most transparent trading platforms, just like Oluwole has said, this is the only platform you could check their daily trades. It's an independent trading audit body called FS Blue. The link is available for leaders. You could check it out. Now, tell me what platform in all my 13, 14 years, I've never seen anything like this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the truth. There's nothing like this outside there. A platform that shows you can view their daily trading. What order of transparency? The $30 million account they put out, just a little part of their volume, just to show people, has grown by over $6 million in a period. Now, when you compound your package for minimum of 26 weeks, you are able to earn up to 300% of your account. If you compound for 52 weeks, then withdraw for the remaining, of course, your 52 weeks is intact. Because when you are compounding, your 52 weeks time period does not drop. It's intact. Now, the good thing about compounding is that you can take 1,000 to maybe 2,500 within 52, within a period of maybe 26 weeks or 52 weeks, depending on one time period you want to compound. But the rule is compound for minimum 26 weeks. Now, when you compound, what that does for you is that it grows the value of your package exponentially. You could take 1,000 to 2,500 euro. Now, what that does is that when you start to earn 1%, it is better to earn 1% on 2,500 euro than to earn 1% on 1,000 euro. Now, that way you can maximize the trading engine. Because when you compound, your 52 weeks period with the trade for you does not drop. If you don't use it, you don't lose it. Now, so we tell people compound your account. Now, if you compound for 26 weeks, you earn up to about 300%. If you compound for 52 weeks straight, you earn up to 500%. But the company pays you 400%. Now, that's the promise. Guys, what we have here is huge. Now, when people compound in your team, guys, they are minting money for you. While they are trying to achieve their goal of 4x or 3x, ladies and gentlemen, you are smiling to the bank. Everyone who compounds in your team on a weekly basis must donate into your account. 2% on the first level, 1% on the second to the 10th level. Now, it's unlimited with, this is what we call a unilevel structure. So this compensation plan is a hybrid structure. It's a combination of binary and unilevel. We call it hybrid. This is a Bugatti engine of a compensation plan. Now, to earn the residual bonus, all you need to do is to become a team leader. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, that being said, you also earn renewal bonuses. Ladies and gentlemen, I put in 5,000 when I got started. Now, the moment I get to 20,000 euro, 4x on my residual side or the active side, the company says I need to renew that account. Now, renewing the account is when I get to 4x, either on the renewal or the active side. And automatically, the moment I renew, my upline earns 500 euro again. Because there's no stopping for me. My goal is to go 7 figures. Every time I renew, Steve Ever makes 10% gain. Now, he doesn't need to bring me twice. He only needs to bring me once. Every time I renew, all my uplines earn up to 9% on the team bonus, depending on their package. It could be 9%, it could be 8%, it could be 7%, or whatever percent they earn. Guys, what we have here is a phenomenal ecosystem. You see, in my 14 years in the industry, I've seen a comp plan that can take you 7 figures if you focus on it. Guys, this is huge. You earn this income over and over and over and over again. We also, now, daily rewards. We get paid on our commissions 7 days a week. I will get paid on the daily rewards. This is trading Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. Guys, I could go on and on. Now, what you want to do after this call is to get back to the person who got you on this call and take the link and sign up. Take position. You see, timing and positioning is key. You see, when you get the right opportunity at the right time, what you want to do is to say yes to it. And then you're on your way to financial freedom. The moment you sign up and you buy a package, you can then access Forex education and crypto education. The education becomes available when you buy a package. Now, and you can make up to 400% leveraging on the resources of this phenomenal engine. We are talking about institutional traders. The last 2 years, they've never had a losing week. Now, if you go to FS Blue, now, when you look at their trading, you see real trading. There are losses and there are wins. But you see, this is the secret. When they lose a little. When they win big. Traders in the house, it's called risk-reward ratio. That is what we call an effective risk-reward ratio. You can never go down trading like an institution. Of course, we have Amgem token. You could hold Amgem token. You saw the use case of Amgem. Amgem was at 6.4. From 0.2 cents, it grew to about 6 cents. It grew to about 0.6 cents. Amgem, with all the blood bait in the crypto, what's happening with Bitcoin going to 19,000, Amgem was still rock solid. It only dropped marginally. And that's because of the utility, the NFTs, Metaverse. It's a gamified token, a play-to-earn token. Guys, you don't want to miss out. Those who took Amgem at 0.2 cents have almost made 3x their money. And guys, you could make passive income joining the opportunity. Now, this is the good news. There are no monthly subscriptions. We just got the latest good news that no matter the package you buy, once you buy a package, the academy stays for you as long as you want to use it. Now, we just got that news from Paul Chalmers. The academy stays for you because this is an accredited educational platform. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is at the moment you finish the academic package here in NextGen, you have the opportunity to get certified, just like any UK institution. Now, this company is highly compliant. The head office is in Birmingham. We also have an office in London, and we're highly regulated. Now, that being said, guys, let's go to the qualifications. Now, you could actually move up the rank. The higher you go, the cooler it becomes. Now, the first rank here is called the AT, the active trainee. Now, to open up this rank, you need to have 100 euro on the left, 100 euro on the right, and you become an active trainee. Now, the second qualification is called the qualified trainee. Now, this is a rank you hit that makes you earn up to 1% maximally. Ladies and gentlemen, why earn lower where you can earn higher? A qualified trainee just needs to have a 500 euro on the left, 500 euro on the right, directly connected to you, personal volume. And then you qualify to be a trainee, qualified trainee. Now, there are people who do this in a day, who do this in a week, and they keep earning higher rewards. Guys, this is the way to earn 400% maximally and you're on your way. Now, of course, you could also, for people who say to me, Francis, I don't want to bring anyone. There are provisions for you in NextGen. You see, this system is an ecosystem. You don't have to bring anyone if you don't want to qualify to be a QT. All you need to do is to compound for 26 weeks, and then you become a qualified trainee. After compounding, when you are taking out your money, the remaining 52 weeks, you qualify automatically. Now, this is the way it works. Like I said, when you are compounding, your weeks don't drop. If you don't use it, you don't lose it. But when you compound for 26 weeks, you grow that package amount exponentially. So when you start to take out your money, then you now begin to earn higher rewards on a daily basis, and then you can maximize the engine of this platform. That being said, guys, the next level is called the team leadership level. At this level, all you need to do to qualify is to have a volume of 5,000 euro on the left, 5,000 euro on the right, and of course, 5,000 should be your direct volume. And you qualify for a team leader kit. Ladies and gentlemen, I was recognized in Dubai as a team leader. Spoke on the stage, you know, the feeling of recognition. We have yet another event in Cyprus. And this is going to be in March 11th, 12th, and 13th. Who are those that are going to be recognized? You see, if you say you can, you can. Or if you say you can't, you can't. We have another event in Nigeria. If you're anywhere around Africa, in Uganda, in Kenya, in Ghana, you want to be in Nigeria. 1st of October, we have the CEO, Rehan Goha. We're going to be having Paul Chalmers and, of course, the VP of Marketing, Cameron Abbasi. Guys, this is huge. All you need to do to be a team leader is just 5,000 euro on the left, 5,000 euro on the right, 5,000 just needs to be your direct volume and your team leader. The foundation of this business is team leadership. If you can crack the code, you're on your way to ambassador. You see, the words of Zig Ziglar, help many people get what they need. You also get what you want. If you understand helping people win, then of course you're on your way to ambassador. I love the compensation plan. You have to feed the people in your team. He said, one man, Jeff Robati, made a statement. He said, grow me and I'll serve you. Now, the next rank is team manager. Now, all you need to grow to team manager, is to have 2 team leaders, one on the left, one on the right, and then you're a team manager. Guys, it is discipling one to disciple others. Then you qualify for a next year wristwatch. And then we move to senior manager. Now, guys, you can see the progression. Your people are winning, you're winning. It's a win-win situation. You move to senior manager. All you need to be a senior manager is to have 2 team managers, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, with 2 direct TMs directly to you, and you qualify for the latest iPhone. And of course, you move to regional director. Everybody winning, everybody smiling. You see, it takes teamwork to make the dream work. It takes a company to achieve your calling. You can't win alone. And then everyone wins together all to the top. Now, when you become a regional director, you qualify. All you need to do is to have 1 senior manager on the left, 1 senior manager on the right, and then you qualify for regional director, and you get a MacBook. Then you move on to regional president. A regional president, now at this level, ladies and gentlemen, it becomes even more exciting. The higher you go, the cooler it becomes. As a regional president, you qualify for a Rolex wristwatch. Now you need to have 1 regional director on the left, 1 on the right, and of course, this should be your direct at these levels. And then you move on to president. Guys, it gets even more exciting. At the president level, you qualify for a Mercedes-Benz. Guys, this is where it gets exciting. A brand new Mercedes-Benz 2022. Now, to be a president, you just need to have 2 regional presidents, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Now, we have a 30-day run from now to 1st of October. We're already on a 90-day run, guys. Now, a 90-day run to freedom. Already we're in day 11 of this run, and guys, you want to maximize it. You want to stay close to fire. Now, what's going to happen is that we're going to be breaking team leaders, senior managers, regional directors. We're going to be breaking regional presidents. Guys, in the next 90 days, here in this organization, we're having presidents. Now, what I'm saying is already done. All we need to do is to commit to the process, marry the process, and divorce the outcomes. Some will say yes, some will say no. The naysayers will join later. But what you want to do is to focus, eventually to happen. Then we'll go to global ambassador. As a global ambassador, all you need to do is to have 2 presidents, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. You qualify for global ambassador. And ladies and gentlemen, you qualify to have an apartment in the company's real estate there in Istanbul at the Beast Tower. It's a 34-story building. It's a masterpiece of architecture, a 34-story building worth $50 million. Guys, you own that apartment. The moment you hit global ambassador, 2 presidents directly connected to you. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you could sell it, you could rent it, it's at your choice. It's your apartment. Guys, whatever you say you can do, you can do. I tell people, excuses are always there, but opportunities are not. You can either make the money or make excuses. You can never make both. Your decision is your door with your reality. Now, of course, the goal of next year, what's our goal? To be the number 1 company, not in the world, but for the world. Ladies and gentlemen, this company is big in charity. 5% of all company profit goes to charity. The company says, locate a charity project where you stay. Now, this is not subjective. This is an objective decision. You go locate it. Where you stay, there in the village, there in the urban areas, whatever concern you have in your locality, that should meet the concern of next gen and meet charity. You want to bring it up, and they're going to match whatever you bring 100%. Guys, this is huge. When I saw this, I saw a company that puts people over profit, that puts impact over income. Guys, when Nelson Mandela left, your people knew. When Mahatma Gandhi left, your people knew. When Mother Teresa left, your people knew. When you and I leave, who we know? I see a company that's concerned about impacting people in the place of education, growing the minds of people, transforming their minds, giving them something that can pay them the rest of their life. You can take a man's jacket, you can take a man's shirt, you can never take knowledge. An investment in knowledge gives you greatest returns. Now, I see a company that's going to be a pinnacle company, the next billion-dollar brand. Without much ado, I just invited Cameron Abbasi, one of the very finest leaders. I have great respect for this gentleman. I was privileged to meet him in Dubai because we went to Dubai for the lunch. We went to go see the CEOs, see the people behind the company, and we knew this was legit. I asked all the questions, and all my questions were answered. Ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, let me see if I have Cameron Abbasi on the call. Really excited. see if I have a VP of marketing on the call. Cameron, if you're there, please can you just raise your hand, Cameron? I know he's been on several calls. Let me see if I could get Cameron on the call. Really excited. Guys, if you've got value from tonight's call, put some 777 as I bring up the VP of marketing, Cameron Abassi. Cameron, if you're on the call, please raise your hand. I'm seeing NN, that's not Cameron. Let me see if I could call him. You need to hear from this man, one of the finest leaders in the space, Cameron Abassi. If you got some value, guys, put in some 777 in the chat box. If you got any value at all, put in 777 in the chat box. Cameron, are you on the call, sir?
Yes, the NN is me.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Guys, I have Cameron Abassi on this call. Amazing leader. He's the VP of marketing, an amazing gentleman. He's leading the squad for this billion-dollar brand, Next Gen. Now, I'm trying to bring Cameron. Yeah, I have Cameron. Cameron, are you there? I think I have you up.
Yes,
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Put in some 777 for Cameron Abassi, the VP of marketing, an amazing gentleman, one of the most fantastic leaders in the network marketing space. He has built multiple organizations. He's helped lots and lots of people go 7 figures, 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, multiple 7 figures. An amazing gentleman, the VP of marketing. Now, without much ado, I'd like to get out of the world of greatness and bring up Cameron Abassi. Cameron, if you're there, you can take it away.
Thank you so much, Francis. Thank you so much for such a wonderful introduction. It's a privilege to be on this call. I am driving right now because I've just left the office, so apologies for the distraction of the voice that you might hear because I'm actually out driving. I really want to know who was the first individual who was presenting the information prior to you, Francis, because I mean, I have heard people present, but not the way he's presented. To be honest, I really like the way he presented the information. So who was the first presenter?
He's on the call. Oluwole, he's on the call. Oluwole, are you there?
Yes,
Well,
I am.
I mean, honestly speaking, this is coming from my heart. I have not seen a presentation explained in a better way than that you did. I mean, with such a calm and composed sort of posture, you sort of presented the information, and to say the least, I'm more than impressed. You know, I really like the way you presented the information, and to be honest, I would love to speak to you about this later on after this call in terms of presenting in one of our corporate calls coming up, because I really like the way you presented the information.
Thank you very much.
For everyone else, I want to thank you all for having me on this call. It's a privilege to be on this call, especially on the call of this winning team. Let me tell you something about this gentleman, Mr. Francis. I mean, he is infectious when it comes to positivity. You know, I have seen him build, I have seen him do his thing, and not only inspires his own team, but he inspires his upline, he inspires his sponsors, and he sets trends, not just for his own organization, but for other teams and other organizations as well. I know he's achieved a lot of success in this industry. I know he was one of the top earners in his previous company. And again, that's the level of his leadership, that he's so humble and he's a servant leader. For me, if I ever want to be in an organization, if I ever want to have a leader, and as someone that I would like to work with, that would definitely be Mr. Francis, because of the way he serves his team. For me, I would say I got lucky to have leaders like Francis and a lot of other exciting leaders from about 61 different countries who decided to partner up with me in this project. My name is Cameron. I've been involved in this industry for the last 11 years. In 11 years, I have built 3 successful businesses. I've only done 3 network marketing companies in 11 years. 2 of my companies that I built were product-based companies, whereas one company was a digital company / passive income / crypto-related project. In that company, we built a team of around 95,000 people, and we had a sales volume of over $80 million. We had 3 people in our team who did over $1 million in commission. We had 35 people who did over 6 figures in commission. And quite frankly, I thought I did something exciting. I thought I did something big. So let me tell you something, ladies and gents. In Next Gen, I can assure you, I can write this down for you, is that in Next Gen, we will be able to cross those numbers in no longer than 6 months. In less than 6 months, we will have over 100,000 members in our team. And we will have over 80 million in volume in our team. But most importantly, I know in the next 6 months, not free, but I'll have at least 6 to 7, at the very least, 6 to 7 seven-figure earners in our team, because we already have 3 six-figure earners in our team in just 6 weeks. We have over 13 earners in our team who have already done over 40,000 euros in commission. And why are they able to achieve such great results? And it's not because of the company. It's not because of the product. Yes, there is no doubt our products are the best in the marketplace. There is no doubt our company, I mean, there is no better compensation plan in the marketplace. But reason people are having the kind of success people are having is because people have realized one thing. They've realized that building these get-rich-quick schemes, building these PONZI schemes, building these, 1% a day, or 2% a day, or 3% a day fixed income streams are not going to be, are not the answer. People are sick and tired of building these kind of PONZI schemes. People wanted something real, something sustainable, something long-term. And with NextGen, with the kind of transparency that we provide here in NextGen, people have found themselves a home because they know they've finally found a business which they can build for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years and build with confidence without having to worry about changing the companies or building something new every 2 years or every year. And because of the transparency the company provides, hence why everyone can go out and build this business in a way which they haven't built before. That's the reason. Because of the transparency that we provide here is the reason why people are able to go out and build and have the kind of success that they're having. I can assure you one thing, ladies and gents, if you want to build something sustainable, something real, and something long-term, this is the place for you. Because in NextGen, we have a combination of everything that you can imagine. We have Forex education. Education, that's institutional education, ladies and gents. This is not retail education. Then we have, on top of that, we have tools that only institutional traders have access to. On top of that, we also have, trading analysis. So we not only teach people how to trade like an institutional trader, but our traders are so confident that they go live in the back office and they teach you they give you live market analysis in terms of signals. And then after that, we provide you tools which will help you generate those signals. Not only that, we trade for you and we give you not only at the end of your 52 weeks, not only you make your principal amount back, but if you follow the strategies, you can earn up to 400% on the course, on the package that you purchase as well. We have a combination of everything that's possibly out there in the marketplace. So there is no excuse. No one, after hearing about NextGen, after learning about NextGen, can complain that they did not get an opportunity to change their life. Now it's up to individuals to take advantage of this opportunity and go out there and make it happen for themselves. Because in NextGen, you have an opportunity to make quick money, a lot of money, and then you have opportunity to make residual income for life. And you don't want to miss out on that residual income that you'll be able to make. And on top of all of that, you're learning a skill for life, ladies and gents. So for me, this is my home. This is where I'm going to be in next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and I want to build a legacy. And together, we can create history. Together, we can create a lot of success stories. Our aim is simple. Ladies and gents, we want to help create 50 millionaires in next 12 months. 50 millionaires in next 12 months. And I can assure you, at least 5 or 10 of those millionaires can be in this very call. This business, this industry, of course, you're going to come across challenges, you're going to come across obstacles, but I can assure you this industry is well worth it. This company is the right vehicle. The timing is right. Now, it's all about us taking initiative, and you have the right mentorship. Under the mentorship of Francis, you cannot go wrong. You guys have the right mentorship, the right leadership, the right timing, the right vehicle. It's all about taking massive action. If we take massive action together, not only we can change your lives, our lives, but we can change the lives of hundreds and thousands of other individuals who get sucked into these scams, these Ponzi schemes. We can help them come out of those Ponzi schemes and scams and provide them a vehicle which would change their life. So I really want to thank Francis for having me on this call. And I want to give it back to Francis for the kind of leadership that he's creating in his organization. And I know for a fact that he is going to be a global ambassador in this company in next 6 months, ladies and gents. I can write this down for you. Now, the question is, how many of you are willing to be a global ambassador alongside him? How many of you are willing to become his first two presidents, to become the first two presidents who are going to win the Mercedes-Benz from the company? So I am looking forward to work with all of you together. Let's change the course and life of not just tens and thousands, but hundreds and thousands of people, ladies and gents. Thank you, Francis, for having me here. Let's take this company to the very top.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Cameron. You're just a servant leader, driving and still on the call. I can imagine the number of calls you've had today. And when I called you to be on this call, you were already on another call. Thank you so much, Cameron Abbasi. You are such a phenomenal leader. Thank you so much for jumping on the call. We sincerely appreciate you. Every time we call, you do everything to make sure you show up. So guys, that's Cameron Abbasi, the VP of Marketing. I was privileged to meet this phenomenal gentleman in Dubai. He's such an amazing leader. And of course, a servant leader at that. Guys, you've had the information. You want to make your decision. Your decision is you're done with your reality. Before we close, we'd like to take 1 or 2 questions on the call, just to ensure that our guests, they don't go without getting all their questions answered. Maybe for some reasons, you didn't get something from the presentation, maybe something you need to quickly ask or clarify. You have the opportunity to do that right now. Now, you just want to raise your hand. We could unmute you, or you put in the chat box. We take 2 questions on this call. One, a 90-day run, 90 days to financial freedom. And the goal is to raise 100 team leaders in 90 days. I have Emmanuel. We'll take Emmanuel and then Razak Afiz. Emmanuel and Razak Afiz. Emmanuel, I've just unmuted you. You can unmute from your side and ask your question. Emmanuel. Go ahead, Emmanuel. You could ask your question. You could unmute from your side. Emmanuel, are you there? Okay. Then we have Razak Afiz. Please, only those that are asking. Okay, Emmanuel, if you're there, please unmute. You've been unmuted from here. Just unmute from your side. Okay, let me take Razak. Razak Afiz. Razak, you can unmute and ask your question. Razak, go ahead.
Good evening, sir. My name is Razak Afiz.
Good evening.
So please, I'm sorry. I'm just getting right now. I'm not starting the program from the home beginning. So that was the reason why I raised my hand to talk there.
Okay, great. Thank you, Razak. Same link, same time, 8 p.m. UK time. You could join back. And of course, you'll be given, you get full overview of the presentation. So same time, same link, 8 p.m. UK time. Just join. And of course, this is a 90-day run. And then tomorrow is day 12. Then of course, you get a full overview of the presentation.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Emmanuel.
And also, Francis, we have this recording as well. We can always shoot this recording over as well.
Fantastic. So we'll get the recording over to your team leaders, and then you have the recording. Thank you so much, Cameron. Emmanuel.
Also, bro, there's a question that you have in the direct question that someone has posted. Actually, we've already answered that question. So thank you for that, bro.
Okay. Emmanuel, you're muted. You could actually ask a question. Emmanuel, go ahead. Okay, great. I think, Emmanuel, are you asking your question now? I've unmuted you here. Okay, I think this is where we draw the curtain for tonight. Guys, you've had the opportunity. You want to make your decisions. I tell people, without a sense of urgency, desire loses value. Now, and it's important to know.
Francis, you have one question in the chat box. Perhaps you want to answer that before closing the call.
Thanks for the presentation. Can a package be upgraded within the 26-week, please? Can it be upgraded? Yes, you could upgrade anytime. Now, on every account, you could buy 5 packages. Now, if I bought 100, I could decide to buy another one for 500. I could decide to buy another package for 2,500 euro. You could buy up to 5 packages on an account. Now, at any time period, it doesn't have to be within 26 weeks. But now, what 26 weeks gives to you, it enables you to be able to compound and grow the value of your package. So that when you start to withdraw, then you could start to earn higher rewards from the compounded amount. So the minimum time period we advise you to compound is 26 weeks. Now, if you do for 26 weeks, you earn anywhere between 250 and 300, 3x your money. Now, but if you compound for 52 weeks, you earn up to 4x your money. Now, in fact, when we started running this plan on calculator.ceo, which is a calculator where you could run this, you could actually check it out for yourself as well. Can you upgrade a package by topping up? Now, you don't upgrade, you buy a new package. So if I buy a 100 euro package, I could decide to buy another 200 euro package. You don't upgrade, you don't pay the difference, you buy a new package. How can I, however, purchase a new package? Your account can take up to 5 packages. Now, this is the point. If I buy a 100 euro package today, okay, say thanks you very much. Okay, thank you so much. But let me explain this for the benefit of other people. If you buy a 100 euro package, you could decide to buy another 200 euro package. And of course, these 2 packages have their own life. So you can now begin to earn off that, compound each of the package for 26 weeks or minimum of 52 weeks. If you want to really maximize 4x. So each of the packages have their own life. Now, you don't upgrade, you buy a whole different package. So that's the way it works. So guys, that's the information tonight. And of course, we continue tomorrow. It's a 90-day run. Today is day 11. Tomorrow is day 12. Now, what we have here is not one of those things. It is the thing. I tell people, this company has real people with real services impacting on real lives. Now, you want to either be part of this or become an onlooker. I tell people there are 3 sets of people. Those who hear things happen, those who see things happen, and those who make things happen. You are either a partaker or a spectator. The next 90 days, most people on this platform are going to be earning big and learning so much that they could actually go into the market and win. If you come alone, you're going to learn a lot. But if you come with others, you're going to earn a lot. So guys, this is where we draw the curtain. Tomorrow, same time, same link, 8 p.m. UK time, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. That's about 7 p.m. Ghanaian time, and 10 p.m. Kenya Eastern Standard Time. We'll meet here, and of course, we'll win at the same time. So guys, see you at the top, and not from the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Cameron, thank you so much. Oluwole, thank you so much for that beautiful presentation. Have a great night, everyone. God bless you.